Hey guys, welcome back to this Sunday morning crypto news, and we're going to talk about a lot of adoption, right? So the Coinbase, one of the largest and one of the first crypto exchange, crypto to fiat exchange, has surprised everyone and asked Federal Reserve for a banking license. Can you believe cryptocurrency exchanges having a banking license? I mean, there'll be no need of going to a traditional bank, because if a cryptocurrency exchange gets a banking license, it can actually deal with the fiat money. So they don't need a banking partner. They themselves can become the fiat. They can themselves convert your fiat into crypto and crypto into fiat. That's like a dream come true. But as you know, I would like to be positive all the time. So I'm quite positive that this might happen sometime in the future, if not now. The fact that the Coinbase actually approached Federal Reserve for a banking license in itself is an exciting news, right? But there are some drawbacks as well. So I was reading this news here, and this news also talks about, well, you can get a banking license, but again, once you get the banking license, you also have a lot of rules set up on you. So will you be able to operate as freely as you can as a cryptocurrency exchange? Probably not, because these regulators are going to ask you to follow those certain rules and regulations, and then all of a sudden the whole idea of cryptocurrencies goes for toss. So there are some pros and there are some cons as well. Honestly, maybe I want it, maybe I don't want it. Maybe this idea is good for a couple of years, and after which you won't need it. But let's have a look at the coin market. The coin market is positive. Alright, let's have a look at some of the gainers and losers. So you have ELF coin. I didn't even know. This is a top gainer with 16% up, which is not a huge thing in cryptocurrency market, to be honest. ZRX with 10% up, and top loser. So BNB tokens lost about 10%. Why is that? In fact, Binance token is doing really good because they have one of the best and the biggest exchange in the world. So yeah, this was the highlight of the yesterday's news. The Coinbase is said to have approached the SEC about becoming a registered broker-dealer. The company is also one of the 5 firms that have received New York's BIT license, which is required to facilitate cryptocurrency trading. And let's not forget that they also have got custodial license as well. What is a custodial licenses? Wherein the institutional investors can park their cryptocurrency assets with Coinbase, and in return for that exchange, Coinbase will charging them some fee. So that's a custodial license. So Coinbase is doing a lot of things. They do have this early mover advantage. They are exploring new businesses model, and they are actually talking to regulators. So they are actually, making path for the other exchanges. I was just imagining, if let's assume that if the Coinbase does get a banking license, I mean, how is that India going to react to it? Not only India, how is the other countries are going to react to? Because most of the countries, just like India, are still thinking on regulation. And when India specifically, when hears that role, one of the cryptocurrency exchange in US is now got a banking license. I mean, and we are talking about RBI banning Bitcoin cryptocurrency exchanges, and what is that? So definitely this is something very, very significant move, at least for the crypto enthusiasts like me and you. Coinbase has got some news for all of us, right? Now this is a sad news for all the privacy coin holders. If you're holding Zcash, Monero and Dash, well, I'm afraid where the price is heading, because one of the biggest exchange from Japan, Coincheck, is going to delist all of them. You ask, why do they do that? Well, it's quite simple, because these are privacy coins. They are as a regulated cryptocurrency exchange, they are not allowed. So they have to follow this AML policies, KYC policies and whatnot. And when you're actually promoting a privacy coins which cannot be traced, this creates a lot of problem, and that is why the Coincheck is going to be delisting. So Japanese cryptocurrency exchange Coincheck will delist trading pairs for privacy centric cryptocurrencies, Monero, Zcash, Dash. The Tokyo-based exchange, which was purchased by brokerage Monex following a high-profile January hack, saw the platform lose 530 million NEM tokens. This is the same, CoinCheck is the same exchange which actually lost 530 millions of worth NEM tokens, recently hacked. Now they are going to delist, so it will be interesting to see what happens to the price of Zcash and Monero. I don't think they are going to have a huge impact, because people who are going to be trading into privacy coins, they will still be trading into their wallet. It's just that you would not be able to buy and sell, so that would leave a significant effect on the price. But if you ask whether the uses of these cryptocurrencies will not exist, well, I don't think so. People who want to use it, they can still use it offline, you know. But the question is, how do you get them? How do you get the new coins? The only way is to get them by fiat to crypto, which would be stopped. Another one, this is in terms of investment. So one of the VC venture capital firm which has been investing in a lot many startups, which also invested in a startup like Snapchat, which is one of the billion-dollar company, I believe. Snapchat, exactly, Snapchat, has decided to put their money into crypto investments. Isn't it interesting? It is. So not only that, the record, okay, this is the newspaper. So Aaron Battalion, yeah, he is the partner at venture capital firm called Lightspeed, the one of the investor in Snapchat. He is planning to invest in, they have already invested into cryptocurrencies firms, but they are investing more. So they want to have like 3 kinds of investments. Where is that? Here. Okay. Not only that, right? So over here, I think I can show you over here. Lightspeed is plotting a new crypto investing project led by. Now, why even I'm sharing this, guys? One of the reasons I'm sharing this is because, you know, we as an individual investor into cryptocurrency sometimes gets fearful as to what exactly am I doing? Am I doing right, wrong, what? But when you see this VCs firm investing millions and billions of dollars into crypto, first, then actually it kinds of brings you that trust and belief and confidence, and then you know, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything stupid. Maybe there are so many people who are doing it, so I'm not the only one. So of course these kind of news are you know, good to hear. So a new fund, they are starting at a new fund, a spin out, and then not only that, Battalion, one of the investor into the Lightspeed company himself, he's trying to move out of the company. So he's leaving the company, he's quitting the company, and he's starting his own crypto fund as well. So that was the news. I'm not sure whether that's true. That is quite possible, because a lot of employees from Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and all these companies are actually moving out and getting into crypto space. So I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is doing so. Oh, this is interesting. So you have a lot of elections going on, right? Political elections. So you have one of the elections, Colorado. Colorado proposes accepting cryptocurrencies for political campaigns. So political candidates in Colorado could soon accept Bitcoin or other digital currencies for their campaigns, according to reports. Now, what is that? So campaign, they have like some expenses, right, that they have to go through for advertisement and doing election campaigns. And interestingly, they have started accepting cryptocurrencies for the donations. What it means is basically, if at all they come into the power, there is no way they can deny that cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin is bad. Excuse me, that's the medium. Do you raise the funds from people, right? You ask for a donation in cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. That means you would know what they are. You're quite bullish on it, and once you're in power, you cannot go against cryptocurrencies, right? So that is why it is significant that political leaders have started accepting donations in cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Is that something that you're waiting for in India as well? Is this when India will make Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies regulated, when they start accepting cryptocurrencies for their election campaign? I hope not. I hope not. The last one I want to share is Binance will support EOS mainnet token. So I just randomly found this. This was about 2 months back. But EOS is launching their mainnet on 1st of June, which is about 10 days from now, guys. make sure you have it either on Binance or either you have registered your public and private key with MyEther wallet. I have got 2 tutorials on the channel in case if you're not, just a reminder, because we don't want you to lose anything, right? So keep it on Binance or keep it on MyEther wallet. I think Exodus is also supporting. Not aware of that, please do your research, but the 2 places that I'm aware of is MyEther wallet and Binance. So I thought I'll keep you guys updated on that. I hope you have an amazing Sunday. I will see you on the live or maybe some of the videos before that. Hope you enjoy your Sunday with family and friends, and I'll see you. Hit the like if you're new, subscribe if you're new, and thank you. Take care.